Hi folks, and welcome back to Armored Warfare, and today we're going to take a look at a couple of new features in the game, or at least they're new to me. First off is the M60 Starship. This is a tier 5 main battle tank and a premium tank at that. Armored Warfare have decided that they're going to let players play some of these in the game if they would have access to them from the Founders Packs. So I logged in to find a load of new tanks in the garage. So we're going to take the M60 out for some live play and give it a try out. Now secondly, it's also the PvE missions. These are cooperative missions where 5 players take on a series of battles against AI controlled opponents. And they're not like random battles, there's a bit of a... it's definitely a PvE element to it, you'll recognise it from games. So let's just jump in and you'll see exactly what I mean as we go along. Okay, so we've joined with a group of random strangers. And it looks like a tier 5 matchup, so that's pretty good. We're on top of the matchmaking for this one. Now this is Operation Tsunami, and the blurb is: you've been hired to help reclaim a cartel-occupied port where they are smuggling contraband. There may be valuable intel in the cartel's SATCOM trucks if you have time to investigate. So basically, if you look down at the mini-map on the right, you'll see 3 or 4 areas that we have to go and check out. Now there'll be enemy vehicles spawn around there that we have to take out, and there's sometimes secondary objectives. In this case, we've got a secondary objective to download intel from SATCOM trucks. That's displayed up in the top right of the screen. So generally it's a good idea to stick together in groups on this for a bit of protection, because although this is mission 1 of the little campaign, I think there's 3 battles we're going to see. If the enemy outnumber you, then you can get into bother, so safety in numbers. Now we're playing on medium difficulty level here. The easy difficulty level was a bit of a walkover, and the AI so far isn't all that clever. Now this is still in development, so things may well change before the game goes fully live, and the AI might get a bit of a boost. But this is a pretty cool co-op game mode that I quite enjoy. It gives a nice change and a nice break from the PvP battles. So going over, we have seen an enemy already. Let's get some shells into these guys. Critical hit. Oh, that's 739 damage. Someone else takes him out. So scores for the team up in the top left. It's registering kills. You also get rewards for damage and assists and all the rest, as you might expect. So nice easy kills for targets to start with, especially considering the tier that we're in. The matchmaking is pretty good. So this M60 that you can see here, I've got 2 ammunition types in this one. I've got heat rounds, which don't go through walls very well. And I've got Shillelagh guided missiles. The guided missiles are a load of fun. When we get into a more open map, one of the next 2 battles, we'll give them a try out and you can see how they work. You just see the turret of that guy poking over the top of the wall. I think the standard AP rounds from other tanks will go through walls okay. It's not something I've tried out a lot in the game so far. Take him out. These are very nice, easy targets for this sort of matchmaking, so this is good fun. Just get this tank reloaded, come on, before anyone else grabs that kill. Yes, we just managed to sneak it in at the end there. 2 more further south. So the M60 Starship that you see here, it's quite a good fun tank to play. It's reasonably mobile, the armour seems okay, in this sort of matchmaking the guns are good. Aim at a very soft spot on the target there. I should have aimed that better, but it did the job anyway. Now we've missed a spot up to the top, so let's go and check that out. Just give a quick click on the map to let people know where I'm going, because when I played this in easy mode, there's a different map. I was the only guy in the team to get killed because I went off by myself somewhere, so can't always assume that we're going to just stomp along. Shot on him. Yes, he's not even looking. Tunnel visioned AI, just as much as tunnel vision players you get in random PvP games. Ooh, ooh, don't look at me, don't look at me. No, don't look at me. I think the AI generally go for whoever is the nearest target, which is to my advantage there. Come on, come on. Am I shooting through the tracks, through that? That's not much work, is it? Let's get in there. That other guy has sorted out that truck. That's brilliant. Just going to ram it for fun. Oh, I can't. Okay. Right then, I guess now we just head on down. to the last point on the map, which will probably spawn some more enemies, and we get a bit of a fight at the end. Let's load up one of the missiles for the shot after this. See if I can show you how they work. Guided missiles in this game are loads of fun, and I really enjoy using them. This one only gets 5, but you get dedicated vehicles like the Swingfire, which has nothing but guided missiles, and I think they're really nice. Quite like trying to steer them onto moving targets. Bit of a challenge. Bring this tank round. Now, like a complete noob, I've forgotten to load this up with any repair kits and med packs, so let's hope that we're not going to need them. Oh, one other thing this tank has, smoke launchers, which I don't think they're going to be terribly useful in this PvE mode, but a bit of fun and quite useful in PvP battles. They're taken out. Oh, someone to the south just appeared. Get the gun loaded up in time. These heat rounds are no good for shooting through trucks. Targets on the other side, so let's sneak around there. Take him out. Now you can see that upgraded 2S1 down there on the left. Oh, he's gone. I was just going to try and take him out with a missile. BMP around that side. Now, having said that, things are getting taken out. We're nearly capturing the base. It's about to go. Enemies can spawn all over the place, and sometimes they'll spawn right in front of you, so you can't get too complacent about things. So this is the second mission, and these follow on. You should not be leaving the battle in between them. If you do, you'll find your tank is trapped in the battle and you can't play it again until the missions have been finished. I think there's only 3 in the sequence. This is this is Operation Ricochet. The cartel is using this port to traffic ammo and weapons. Help the International Security Department capture the port. If possible, destroy cartel supply trucks before they escape. Now you can see some rewards listed down below. Don't worry, those aren't the only rewards you get for doing this PvE mode. It's all tallied up at the end. Those are bonuses, and you get rewards based on damage and XP, as you would quite normally. So it works out okay. Probably not as well as if you spent an equivalent amount of time playing the PvP battles, but I think that's only right for a game like this. PvE mode is something you should do for a bit of fun, or for a bit of a change of pace, or to play through with some friends. And I think it's fair that it's maybe not quite as rewarding. So we can see one of the objectives just up there. That is mark enemy supply caches. Well, is that one? Let's drive in and see. Do I have to do anything? Do I blow that up? Blow it up. Maybe it's just a location to go to that spawns some enemies. So maybe I should get back and help my buddies over here. This is quite a good map for using these missiles on. So let's just... oh, just didn't quite get the shot in there in time. But the next enemy, hopefully, we'll try one of these missiles out. If you haven't seen these before, you have to be stationary to fire a guided missile, and once it's launched you can just guide it into the target by following the target with your gun sight. Nice and simple, and a lot of good fun to use. So I shall switch back after the missile shot. Come on enemy, give me something nice and juicy to shoot at. There's a spawn point just below us to the southeast. It's a bit close. Oh, I hit that wall in front. But you see how the missiles work. They're much better at longer range stuff. Although if you get targeted by someone with a guided missile, you get a warning that they're aiming at you. So you have plenty of chance to move and try and get behind some solid cover. Or just keep moving. It makes it a little bit harder to track you. So the team is pushing up ahead quite well. See if I can get them caught up. Been caught on the back foot by going out to that early point on the map to explore, and I think I'm going to miss out on a bit of the damage in this game. Consensus seems to be that this is the way to go, so let's follow on. I just pile off this edge. Yeah, it looks safe enough. And there's a wall. Maybe don't want to pile over that bit. No, maybe not go straight over there. Let's go around. And does that paid off? 2 shots. Nice hit into that guy. Come on, gun, reload. BMP2 running away. Reload on this is just a little bit long, I feel, but oh, there's lots of stuff coming in now. A salvage stingray, got nice and tame. You'll notice that these enemies have different descriptions, like upgraded, salvaged, or fragile, and that just relates to, I think, how many hit points they have. There's an upgraded AMX-10P. I'll guys take him out. Can't quite get the shot on him. Let's move in. And I believe you can take any of your vehicles into these PvE battles. Now, some may be more or less suited than others, but it's nice to get a nice mix in. So we've got some main battle tanks. It's nice to get some of the little light scout tanks and things like that in, so we've got some small spotting range. Haven't played a battle on hard mode yet, so I don't know how tricky these get. Whether the AI gets any better, or whether it's just a case of that there's more of them, or they have more hit points, and maybe do more damage, I'm not sure. But I did play a game on the easy mode, and that was way too easy. Stuff was going down way too fast, and it really wasn't a challenge. Apart from when I drove off by myself, like I mentioned earlier. Shot into him. Now, I did play a game of this early this morning. Tried to record it, but unfortunately the audio from the mic didn't work fully, so here we are again. Now, in that game, I was this same Starship, tier 5 tank, but I got into a tier 6 game. Everyone else was tier 6. And there was a lot more damage we could potentially do. The tanks to shoot at had a lot more hit points, which of course turns into more credits and XP. So it's going very quickly in this mode. Thankfully our gun does enable us to do some pretty decent damage. So we've marked the supply caches, that's good. One of the challenges is to complete the mission without being tracked. Well, so far so good. Let's hope enemy don't manage to shoot the wheels off. And capture the port. Well, I think basically all we have to do is just sit in that cap circle now. Let's go and get that bit started. And I think we just have to sit in there and just fend off anything that comes until we capture it. Let's find out. Okay, that's triggered off the base capture. 22 seconds. Anything going to spawn? Let's throw a bit of smoke out for fun. Not that that's done me any favours whatsoever, because I'd probably want to be trying to see through that. Nothing there. Looks like that's another mission complete. Cartel's black market operations are crippled by this loss. The ISD will pay you handsomely for a job well done. So we didn't get quite as much damage in that one, although I believe I still came top on damage. I was hoping to get a bit more in, but never mind. So this one is a spearhead scenario, and I don't believe I've played this one in the PvE mode before, so it's nice to see a nice mix of maps and things getting thrown in. Now, what's this one? The People's Liberation Movement relies heavily on this refinery for their eastern operations. Take over the refinery and don't let them get their hands on any more fuel. Okay, well, same old standard. Points on the map to go and explore and capture. We've got some generators to destroy as a bonus. Capture the fuel refinery. And as I said, those credits and XP bonuses down below, they're just small bonuses. They're not the only rewards you get for doing this. Otherwise, it would be pretty poorly paid, I think. Right, well, confidence is up. Feeling pretty safe. Oh, I've been spotted already. Saw a tree go down over there. Let's get these guys. Oh, he's gone. I feel the need to use some missiles. Get a shot in. Actually, no, let's get them loading now. Nothing to see. Right, what have we seen over there? Upgraded Weasel 1. He's in. It's probably not taken out by the time I get there. 3 seconds left on the missile. What did that hit? Wasn't what I thought. As I said, these missiles work better at long-range targets, and they don't like getting caught on bits of scenery in between. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Dead. I don't want to fire through the wall, that would be stupid. That guy coming out. He is! There we go, guide. Yes, 600 damage. And you imagine using these on maps against player targets that are, you know, maybe 400, 500 meters away. They're great fun to use. Oh, he gets taken out. Maybe not the weapon of choice for crowded city streets, so let's switch back to heat. And let's start some smoke, just because we can. Let's test the armour of this thing out a little bit. Get a shot over there. There's too much rubble in the way. Oh, that fence doesn't stop shells, thankfully. Target over on the left. He's moving around. Our guy up in the north is in trouble. I'm going to go and have to help him. He's run off. See what I mean about just getting a little bit overconfident? And that's an M60 pattern. And he's in trouble. Oh, there's loads up here. And this is exactly what happened to me when I played on the easy level. I was in an M60 pattern, got a little bit overconfident, drove off, and found a massive spawn of enemies. So we do some nice damage on the Starship, but he gets a hit into me in exchange. We need to get these guys taken out quick here. And there's one down. Now if you all get taken out and destroyed, then you have to replay the level. As long as one of us survives, makes it to the end. BMD is up behind us. Taking a bit of fire from his auto cannon. Let's just make sure I can get this shot off. Angle the tank a little bit. Still haven't worked out if angling makes much difference in this game. Couldn't quite highlight the target there because that wire fence in the way, but it went through, so that's okay.
Identify target.
Okay, I think it's time to get in there and start capping. Enemy tanks all over the place. It's taken out. Around 5 kills so far this mission, which is nothing in the grand scheme of things. We've got so many vehicles moving around. Can I get a shot on him? Great shot. Went in and hit though. That's all that matters. The guy to the north coming around behind us. Oh, reload. Another one down. 6 kills. Yeah, it's nice to see the kills racking up. So this is basically the PvE mode. This is co-op play. I quite like it just because it brings a nice little break from the regular PvP style battles. And it's always nice to have a change or an option for a change in a game. It's not something that you have to play or are forced into. So I think that's a good thing, and I think all games could benefit from having different game modes available for players to choose what they want to go into. It should be over in 2 seconds. Mission completed. Or was it? Still here. Ah, there we go. Panic there, thought there'd been some sort of bug or crash. Mission completed. Well done. The liberated refinery will be repaired in no time and will resume operations. So how did we do on that one? 4,733 damage on top again. So that was actually quite a good little run for me. And there we get to the final XP at the end. So 3 joined up missions together. Quite good fun, especially if you're going to go in playing with your friends. I think that's going to be the best way to play these things. 1,582 XP, 79 free XP, and 163,000 credits, more or less. So perhaps not as rewarding as going into PvP battles, but as I mentioned, I think that's probably the right way forward. But these numbers are being tweaked, so don't pay too much attention to what you see from this. They are trying it out and trying to find the right balance between risk and reward for the time involved. So folks, that was the M60 Starship, or to give it its full name, the M60A2 Starship. And I think it's a nice little tank, one of the nice premium ones, perhaps worth buying one of the Founders Packs for. And also that was the PvE missions mode. They vary a little bit with the maps you get and the scenarios, but at the moment it's generally that same playstyle. But I say it's all been worked on, and there could be all sorts of new modes brought into the game. If there is, be sure I'll bring them straight to you on the channel. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give us a like if you did. Feel free to check out my other Armored Warfare videos. And also let me know what you think about this style of game mode in games. Would you like to see it in other games as well? Or is the PvE something you're not going to be interested in whatsoever? Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.